Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Come on, late, but I'm here. So let's do this thing. Turn my noisemaker off and get y'all in here. Okay, share it out. Share. Because sharing is caring. Send it into the groups, and then hopefully you all are starting to find it. Dear, you woke up this morning. That's a celebration. So let's go into our hearts and do the heart brain. And Sally and Tony, good morning. Kathy Hand, good morning, everyone. All right, so hand on the heart and slow down the breathing. Add in some love. Add in joy. What is it that makes you smile? Marietta says, smile is spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. So give some love to yourself. Send it from the heart to the brain and tell yourself how wonderful you are. Let's do some I ams this morning. I am excited because Auntie Jean came in. I am thrilled to be here with you. I am happy that I woke up even after I turned the alarm off. I'm excited about being alive. So what's your I ams today? Let's get some love flowing in here. Good morning, Suzanne Millard. Oh, what a beautiful. How's everybody doing? Let's do a check-in. Just share how you are. And it is Thankful Thursday, so you know what I'm going to ask you. Give me one thing that you're grateful for. Let's get some gratitude going. All right, so check in. Let us know how you are. Good morning, Catherine DeSanti. And then what are you grateful for? So you got two jobs right now. How are you? And what makes you grateful for that you want to say, I am so grateful for this. And I'm going to go to the angel message, which I think was short last night because the angels have me almost in timeout. It's called Push the Pause Button. Care is how you take your power back. And that's by Lala Delia. I spent today doing self-care. Self-care is not selfish. It's a vital investment in ourselves that empowers us to thrive. Sometimes we just have to push the pause button and allow ourselves to be still. In the stillness, we recognize self-care as an act of love and respect of ourselves. We learn how to prioritize our time and activities. What I have observed is that through self-care practices such as mindfulness, self-reflection, and seeking support, we cultivate resilience, we reduce anxiety, and we create space for inner peace and emotional balance. Dear angels, self-care is part of our transformation journey. If we are so burned out that we cannot enjoy life, then we lose sight of what is important. How do we show up more fully for ourselves and still honor our commitments? Dear ones, showing up begins with accepting and embracing yourselves unconditionally. By recognizing your worth and honoring your strengths and imperfections, you cultivate a strong sense of self and the confidence to succeed in all areas of life. By being present and vulnerable, you create spaces of trust and understanding. This is necessary to develop deeper connections and meaningful bonds. We encourage you to take the necessary time of care so that you may show up more fully in the world. When you take this step, you discover that place of inner peace, which is so very important. Peace in your world begins with peace in your heart. I promise to always listen and take time for self-care. Self-care is not selfish. I learned that a long time ago, and when I knew I needed to do some self-care, I did. I shut down. I really didn't do a whole lot yesterday because I needed to just rest, and that's what I did. Sally, I am strong, healing, and grateful for life. Absolutely, I'm grateful for you, Sally. And I am so happy Marley and Luke are coming today. Oh, is today the day? Yay, Kathy, I'm so happy for you. Deirdre, I'm so grateful and blessed. I'm still getting birthday messages from peeps I hadn't even realized knew me. That is so cool. I'm so happy for you, Deirdre. I hope you had an amazing day yesterday. Catherine, I am grateful for my angel friends and family. Yes, yes, yes. And Annie, I'm grateful for Chewy's cold nose kissing my son having a rough day. Yeah, I could have used some fur baby love yesterday. They give the best comfort when you're not feeling well. Good morning, Prachetta. I know it's not morning for you, but hello and welcome in, darling. Kathy Caputo, good morning to you. Blue Jean, good morning. You have coffee. I don't have coffee. I know there's some down in the lobby, so after this, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. Auntie Jean, I am grateful for this beautiful up and sent so much love during a scary time. Ron is home. It turned out one of his medicines was interacting with another and stopping his heart. Once they took it away, he became normal. Well, normal for him. I am so glad they figured that out, Jean. We were so worried. We really were worried. I know we're not supposed to, but I know when my friend is freaking out, and so I was just constantly praying for them to find what was so you could have some answers. And Kathy Hand, work was awful yesterday. 10 hours of stress. Oh, well, let's let yesterday go. You're here now, and what's going on in this very moment for you. Right now, you're surrounded by love. All right, so let me see what Kuan Yin had to say about today's message. We're talking about self-care. Are you all doing self-care? Is there something going on in your world and maybe you need to just take a time out, hit that pause button and say, sorry peeps, I just gotta go to my happy place right now and get some R&R and rejuvenate. Blue Jean said, yes, I was about to get over my fear of snakes and go to Texas, Jean Lorio. I know. I even had Ruth Anderson saying, Teri, I think you might be showing up in Texas. I don't know how, but yeah, I was to be there for our Auntie Jean as well because I did not want her being alone. I'm doing my countdown to California right now, and it's coming up fast. Kathy Ann, grateful for the love of this family. Prachetta said, thanks so much. Not been too well, but taking it easy. Okay, so I have a Kuan Yin card. It is the Divine Mother's Love. If we don't trust our divine connection, we can feel like a lost child, uncertain, insecure, and yet when that child knows that the mother is always there, waiting, naturally stepping in when needed, but otherwise trusting in the child's ability to live his own life, then getting lost for time is just, it is not frightening, it is freeing. I like that. So trusting in the Divine Mother's love. Good morning, Carolyn Cranshaw. I'm so glad you're here. And let me see. Blue Jean. Care is very important right now, though some of us don't have that choice. And we have to help them by being a light. I think we all have that choice. It's a decision that we make. Am I going to sit in silence and meditate and pray? That's self-care. Self-care is also making sure that your body's getting what it needs, the nourishment that it needs, just really making sure that you are a priority. Because if you don't, then what I have discovered and other people that I know have discovered is that somehow Spirit's going to make sure that you get the downtime you need. So go ahead and do it before it's not too pleasant. And then you have to pay attention to yourself and your own needs. Kathleen Caputo, grateful for my hairdresser, Wayne. He came yesterday and fixed the mistake I made last month, dyeing my hair. He is psychic, told me he saw a man walking into my dining room. Thankfully, he did, because a few months ago I saw a man dressed in colonial clothes coming out of my dining room. He told me his name is Tom. Wayne confirmed what I saw. I hadn't told him about it. Well, I know you told me about that guy in your house, and yeah, just talk to him and see what he needs. This is what I do when spirits come around where I am. I ask who they are, which you already have done that, and you know who it is. And then I ask, and how can I help you? And then take it from there. If he needs to move on, if that's his forever place that he chooses to be, then ask to live in harmony with this spirit, that he doesn't upset your apple cart. And Auntie Jean says, oh, I don't know what to say. I would love visitors anytime. I know, Auntie Jean, I know how much you love to be around the peas. And Deirdre, always grateful for my peas. Okay. Today's Navridi's birthday. Well, let's all wish Navridi a happy birthday. And then when you're online, wish her a happy birthday on Facebook. Sally asking for prayers for our granddaughter who decided to be a little too much like grandma and sprained her ankle, the same leg even. Oh boy. Well, let's put her on our list. I don't have my paper over here, but I will definitely put Madeline on our prayer list. Ricky and Josie, good morning. Kathleen, you had a long talk with Tom and asked that question. Okay, well, he'll let you know for sure. He'll share with you what's going on if you take time to sit and listen to him. Sally, we've got a lot to cross over at the center again. They like to touch you a lot. Sometimes they do. And, you have to set your boundaries and you have to be very stern when that happens. Blue Jean says self-care when we have to work 10-hour shifts in a lab environment. When you think and feel the call for that person, don't hesitate. Frachetta says, ma'am, every night for the last couple of days, my mom has been coming to me. I say something. That's very possible. I think, didn't she just have a birthday or something special? So there may be a message that she wants to give you. And Kathy says, I really need a stress-free part-time manifest. You know, when you feel it real, that's when you put it out to the universe that this is my desire. This is how I want to create my life. Allow it to come into you. Suzanne says it's Padre Pio's birthday and my daughter Jillian's birthday today. Padre Pio is exactly 100 years older than Jillian. How cool is it that your daughter was born on his birthday? That's really awesome. So please tell her we all wish her a happy birthday today. Carolyn says, I was sitting in the kitchen. I had two white lines in the end of my kitchen. What does it mean? Two white lines? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean about white lines. Were they light? Is that what you're saying? You had two lines of light? Bachetta, her birthday was May 18th. I thought she just had a birthday. Yeah. And Carolyn says, can you see my Flocky coming home? The cat. I wish we had Linda Lemieux on here. Linda's the one that can tune in and find lost things. But Linda's going through some tough times, I think. So we all just lift her up right now and just share love to her. So if any tune in to Flocky the cat, please do so. All right, so we got some happy birthdays going on. And what else? Oh, it was like smiles. I don't know. Pachetta, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri Ma'am. Special birthday prayers for my bestie Navrita. And love to all of you. Oh, love to you, honey. Linda, good morning. Linda says, I'm grateful for life in general. And thank you. Thank you, Linda, for coming on. And I have added you and your friends to our prayer list and praying for all the best for you. Good morning, Maj. Thank you for being. All right, so let's do a tiny book message and then get to our prayers because I'm going to be on the road for a little bit today. I'm going to Loveland. I love that. If I had a place to actually live, I would want it to be called Loveland. Isn't that the most amazing name for a town? I'm going to be there for a couple of days, and I just love the energy there. Thank you, Carolyn. Says my cousin's mother-in-law was diagnosed with tongue cancer and is having surgery. Her name is Sandy Seraphin. Please add her to our list. I certainly will. And Blue Jean and Auntie Jean, can you add her into the grid, please? Auntie Jean says, thank you, Suzanne. I didn't know it was Padre's birthday. I don't know why he didn't tell me. And happy birthday, Jillian. I know, right, Kathy Caputo? Loveland. I love even saying the name of that town. So awesome. They have this huge sign there. There's a couple of them that say love. It's like a sculpture. And last time I was there, I had my friend take pictures of me as I was standing in the O of the love. And I love that picture. I loved it by that type of beautiful, uplifting energy. Oh, and Deirdre's giving us our prayers. Prayers for all humans, Gaia, and world peace, and attention to human trafficking. Thank you. Uh, Carolyn says, sounds lovely. Hope you have a... Thank you. I'm moving about and getting ready to head to Denver on Monday to pick up the person who's going to be riding with me to California. And we'll have a 2-day journey to get to California. Listening to all my instructions last night because I'm going to be volunteering at Contact in the Desert. It is a humongous UFO convention that's happening out in Palm Springs, California. So I'll be there for almost a week, the first part of June, and I am so excited. Where's Karen? Karen is in Orlando visiting with her mom right now, and she'll be there the rest of this week before she comes back home. No, they do need a giant-sized heart. They absolutely do. Okay, so I'm going to read one message from the tiny book of angel messages, Big Thoughts for Daily Living. If y'all don't have this book, it is an amazing, powerful little oracle book that will speak to you, whatever it is that you need to focus on. And Catherine Kovacs, good morning. You're at the doctor's. Well, good luck with that. Linda, coming to OC at any point. I can come anywhere I want. So, Linda, I'm going to be near you, I believe. I'm going to go into Lake Shrine when the convention is over. I'm going to take that day to go visit you out in California before I go see Karen and Rosalind. So let me know how to find you. If you want me to stop by and say hello, I would love to do that. Maybe we can do some energy healing for you as I'm out there. It says, Teri, there are 3 planets at 0 point today. This has never happened before. Between that and the solar flares, please take care. I'm being very careful, darling. I spent yesterday doing self-care all day. I just stayed in bed and then just did some work on the computer after that. So yesterday was my day to just have a down day. Kathy Caputo, never heard of that convention. I think this is their maybe 4th year of doing the convention, and they grew so big that they had to move it. So they moved it to a place, I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but they were at Joshua Tree to a bigger place, and that's where we'll be. And I'm so excited about this. So I'm taking you all with me. So you're all going to some UFO encounters because we will be going out every night and using laser beams calling in to communicate with us. When will I be back online? I'm on every morning, Carolyn, except Sundays. Sunday is afternoon at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. Okay, so anybody want a message from the tiny book for us all? Give me a page number, perfect one. And then we'll go into our prayers. So I'm waiting. Page 5. Okay. And Auntie Jean said this is going to be a big year. Ooh, we're scrolling. It's going to be a big year. They're ready to make everyone aware of them. They certainly are. Good morning, Leo. I would like to put Vinny Vega on our passed away too young. Oh, I'm so sorry. Prayers for Vinny and his family. Page 5. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages on page 5. So what do we want to hear? Number 6. All right, you got it. So the message from the tiny book is sit in quietness. Focus only on what you are sensing, your breath, the smells, and energy surrounding you. Bring nothing of the linear restrictions into your experience. Notice how responding to this new freedom. Wow. I think that's what we need to do. Like right now, we will do that and go into our prayer time. So type in a prayer if you have somebody you want us to bring to the forefront. And Prachetta wanted to pray for Tina Turner. May her soul rest in peace. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. She was such a great person. Listening to her do Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And yes, our Tina Turner went on to her spirit self yesterday at 83 years old. Bless her heart. She really blessed so many lives, didn't she? During her time on earth. All right, so just find yourself a quiet spot and let's quiet the chatter. Let's just breathe. Breathing into your heart center is how you find that connection. It's how you go to that place where you know that you are divine. You know that you're showing up for you. So just take a moment to do that this morning. So sit in quietness. Only focus on what's coming in when you do that, when you quiet everything other than your heartbeat. So feel your heartbeat. If you put your hand over your heart, you're able to feel that. Focus on the smells around you. Leave everything from the linear out there where it is. Focus only on this moment. What is your reaction? What's going on when you become still? What does your mind think? What does your heart say to you? So breathe in love and breathe out love. Let the light come from the divine to cover you completely. Whatever is needed to be exposed, let that happen right now. Maybe there's a going on that you're just not sure what it is. Just ask the angels to bring your awareness to it, to find out what it is, and to give you physical relief. Maybe when you focus in that stillness, it may be the first time that you've asked yourself, how are you doing? And then sit with that answer. Is there something emotional going on? Is there something maybe that you don't want to face? Is this your moment right now? Is this a safe place for you to do this work because you're surrounded by loving energy? You're so welcome to be here in this place of love and light. So breathe it in. Breathe in the love coming from the Creator, from the angels, from Divine Mother, and from each one that's right here gathered together. Just feel it. Feel into the stillness. And now we encourage you to lift your vibration. Love lifts the vibration. So when you breathe it in and you say to yourself, I am loved, what happens? What's your response to that? There are some that have a hard time accepting that love. Don't know what to do with it. So sit with that for a moment. Are you able to accept the love? Or do you have your heart shut down? I'm seeing hearts with doors almost nailed, not wanting to let that love in. Because when you let love in, you become more vulnerable. But in this place where we are, we love unconditionally. The Creator loves you unconditionally. Divine Mother is always there to hold you, not judging, just loving. If there's something that you're judging yourself about so harshly, you're not in the present moment. Because in this moment, there is only love. Now breathe in again and clear up anything that's going on that's mudding the waters. Anything that's not letting you see so clearly that you are beautiful. You are amazing. You are a spark of the divine and a force to be reckoned with. So I want you to put your hand on your solar plexus. That's your power center. That's the place where you know that you are worthy. And I want you to say that. With your hand on your solar plexus, just breathe into your heart and say, I am worthy. I am enough. I am a powerful being of love and light. And nothing can dim that spark inside of me unless I allow it. And then it's your choice. Do you choose to let that light shine? Do you choose to be that force to be reckoned with? Or do you shy away when it comes time to shine your light? It's a decision that you make. Showing self-care is a decision that you make. Taking even a moment to do this, to lift yourself up, to remind yourself who You are, you are. That's self-care. And it's that simple. It's getting back to basics, back to that person that you truly are, not the one the world tells you to be. So breathe in again. Wrap your arms of love around yourself. Loving ourselves first is how it has to begin. Everything starts from there. And then we open our arms and bring in everyone else and love on everybody. It has to start with you. You have to know that you're important, that you matter. And that's what we're here to tell you this morning. You matter. So breathe that in. Let your spirit be elevated by this time together, by this love that's shown here. And then we spread it out. Then we look at all of those prayer requests that we have going, all of those that we're adding in today. Just allow. So breathe in love, breathe out love, and let's lift all those prayers to the Creator. And I always like to ask for everyone to be seen, heard, acknowledged, and answered for the best and highest good of all. Prayer does make a difference. And that's why we do it every day. And now, let's turn our attention to each other. So breathe in love, and we're going to do our heart telephone that we do every day. And we do it at the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you all so immensely. Thank you for being here. And Julie, I see another prayer request for your Brittany, who's been in labor all night. Well, let's ask for that labor to turn into ease, and for that grandbaby to get there for you, Julie, so that you can celebrate that new life. And Sally, prayers for Tina to continue entertaining in heaven. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I know she is sending so much love back to us. I believe what I'm feeling is gratitude, is what she's sending to us. And Sally, you're loving on your poor knee. The pain is a 7. So the right frequency on that knee and bring that pain level down. And here we go with our heart telephone, starting with Deirdre. Thank you. I love you. Ricky and Josie, we love you all so much. And Julie Kiss, thank you. I love you all. Auntie Jean, Mama Hada Bear, Catherine Kovacs, wishing you a good doctor visit, Catherine. Our Leo, thank you. I love you. Carolyn, thank you for being with us. And Sally and Tony, thank you. We love you all. Suzanne, Blue Jean, you're headed to Dolly. Yay. Prochetta, thank you. I love you. Alrighty. I love all this love this morning. And Sally, I'm so glad to hear you're going to be using the frequencies today. Yes, I encourage you all to do that. That was one thing I did yesterday when I knew I needed some help. And I just laid down and played the frequencies for my stomach to settle and for it to normal. And it did. It did. I can testify to you guys. This right frequency, it's real and it does work. And I encourage you to do that. Theo, namaste. Kathleen, hours yesterday. I fell asleep actually listening to it, but I know that it was still working even while I was sleeping. So I'm going to continue doing that. In fact, I'm going to do it when we get off the show for my own knee. And because we've had some rain going on here, and my knee does not like the rain, wants to get a little bit upset with it. So I'm going to settle that down with the sound frequency. All right. Stay in your hearts, you guys. Stay blessed. Tomorrow I'll be coming to you from Loveland, Colorado, and maybe I can get out. I'll get out and find that love sign and show you all. So take good care. Stay in your heart, and I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you all.